Hey guys,
it's Ava.
and Emma.
Welcome to the happiest place on YouTube.
So, as y'all know, every month we do the Walt Disney World Magazine reviews.
Yes, I'm so excited for this month. This is September. As you can see on the cover, we have Expedition Everest, and you can see the people going up, getting ready to go.
Fun fact,
Backwards.
we've never been on Expedition Everest.
No.
We've always wanted to go. No one will go on it with us, so
Yeah.
hopefully next time. But let's get on with
The magazine.
it's kind of random. We go over a few of the important articles, let y'all know all the tea.
So this is the first topic we're talking about. It's about Expedition Everest, like on the cover.
It is located in Animal Kingdom. It's probably,
Isn't it near Asia?
yeah, it's in Asia.
Yeah.
Asian area of Animal Kingdom. It is one of the big thrill rides in Animal Kingdom.
It's very popular.
Uh-huh.
It's like up there with like Kali River Rapids.
Expedition Everest in Animal Kingdom.
It's
Great
very
thrill
popular.
ride. We've never been on it because no one in our family is willing to go on it, and the lines are always super long. So
Can't find it, go to Asia, look for the snow-covered mountain, and there it is.
Disney with their rides, it's never just a ride. You know, there's always like a storyline behind it.
Usually, yeah.
Yeah.
Most
So
of the time.
this one, it features like the legend of the Yeti. So like you're almost playing the part of like a
Travel group.
traveler or expedition group
And you're basically
exploring the
exploring
Mount Everest.
Mount Everest, and you run into
You guys are like on a train trekking through the Everest
Mountain.
Mountain. The Everest Mountain. No one says that. Mount Everest.
the mountain of Everest.
You start to see signs of like, oh, is there a Yeti here? Like
You
some
see
strange
shadows,
creature.
you see
And then you
noise.
finally get to the top of the mountain and the rail's broken. Cue Stacy.
There doesn't seem to be any track.
It goes backwards.
And this is the very reason no one in our family will go on it with us.
Backwards.
Because then it goes backwards. And then at one point in the ride, you run into the Yeti, and then it turns around. The Animal Kingdom Lodge, obviously,
is a hotel
is in Animal Kingdom.
in Disney World Hotel. It's one of the popular hotels, you know.
One of the more popular Animal Kingdom. One main reason why it is so popular is because they have like these suites in the hotel that you can like go out on the balcony, and there's this huge pasture of animals. They have a whole savanna view from your window, your balcony, you know, you get a room with a balcony. You can go out and every morning and just look at the animals, which is pretty cool. Like a
If you're
backyard
into
too.
animals, this is probably the hotel for you.
This one is not.
This one is not
The
connected
only
to the monorail.
hotels that are connected to the monorail: Grand Floridian, Polynesian, and Contemporary. If you want to
Except
get
for
around to
Contemporary.
other parks like Animal Kingdom or Pop Century or etc., you use the bus. And specific ones have the Skyliner. I don't know off the top of my head.
Merch of the month!
As always,
We have
this month we've got a lot of Animal Kingdom inspired
this
items.
is very like this month. It's very animal themed.
Safari.
Animal
Yeti
Kingdom
themed.
merch. Yeti merch.
We've got
Chip and Dale dressed as dinosaurs. We've got special plates and coasters, binoculars, new Loungefly bags.
an Up referencing
Mouse
necklace.
ears.
They've got some Yeti inspired items. Mount Everest. They've got a Loungefly backpack, a Yeti hat. It looks like. I don't know why you would wear that though, because it's like covered in fur, and I would assume if you're out in hot Florida in a fuzzy hat. Okay.
Moving on to Epcot, guys.
Some of you might know that Epcot does various festivals every year.
Food and Wine Festival, Flower and Garden Festival, Art Festival too. Today we're talking about the International Food and Wine Festival.
That started July 15th, 2020. The Food and Wine Festival is really great. We've personally never been there for the Food and Wine Festival. We've been there for Flower and Garden multiple times. So in this festival, obviously, you've got a lot of food, wine, culinary arts, stuff going on. So in like
Decoration.
Every country around World Showcase will sell and put out their native food. Close the door. So
we had a special visitor.
So that you can like go around the world and taste all these different courses and dishes.
I'm gonna show you this bacon ravioli.
Oh, that looks good. What country is that from, Ava? Italy.
What she said. Cheese tortellini with ricotta.
That's not tortellini.
I know why, it's ravioli.
That's ravioli. Where does it say tortellini?
Cheese tortellini.
That's not tortellini. At Epcot in America for food and wine, you can get the New England lobster roll. Looks really good.
Is it just covered in lobster?
I love seafood.
Emma's like one for
I love seafood. Debating Disney. Debating Disney. This month's topic, Disney Skyliner versus Disney Monorail. Ava, what do you prefer?
I love monorails and I would love to ride a Skyliner. Liner. However, since I've never been on a Disney Skyliner, I can't judge it right. So I have to go with monorail.
I personally love the monorail, highlight of my Disney trips. I've never ridden a Skyliner, but I want to. It's on my bucket list. But if I had to choose, always the monorail. Just the voiceover, like if you're
please stand clear of the doors.
The monorail, like I'm sure the Skyliner has some sort of voiceover, but it's not nostalgic for me because I've never ridden it. However, I've been riding the monorail since my very first trip, and every time I hear that voiceover that has not changed ever since I first rode the monorail, it just hits different, you know? I hear it and I'm like, wow, I'm really in Disney. That makes me happy. I just love that voiceover when you get onto the monorail when they're like closing the doors or like stand clear of the doors. I just love that voiceover. And I know I sound like a crazy person to those who have never been to Disney or never ridden the monorail. However, if you have been, you understand me, and I'm so grateful for you. The next article is the top 5. This month, it is Epcot attractions I would bring back, starting off with number 5, El Rio del Tiempo. This was a ride before the Three Caballeros ride in Mexico. Number 4 was Ellen's Energy Adventure, a attraction in Epcot which was almost like Carousel of Progress, if you will. It just taught you about fossil fuels. Maelstrom was the ride in Norway before Frozen Ever After took over. We actually were fortunate enough to ride it like a year before it shut down. I absolutely loved that ride. I wish that they could have just added Frozen in instead of destroying Maelstrom. It was basically like a boat ride that told you of the tales of the Vikings and the trolls and Norse mythology. Number 2, Illuminations Reflections of Earth. That was the iconic Epcot fireworks show. At the end of every day, they would have this ginormous globe float out onto the World Showcase Lagoon. So it would float out like nighttime, this glowing globe, and then it would have like music and fireworks. It was just gorgeous. I wish that it was still there. I 100% agree that I would definitely bring it back.
Number 1 is Horizons.
Well, Horizons was the opposite of a successor. The attraction that was before Mission Space, if any of you guys have ever ridden that. I personally hate Mission Space, only because I did the harder, or like the more intense one.
Oh, that one.
The more intense version. I hated that, and I will never ever go on it ever again. I'm 100% sure Horizons was more calm than Mission Space.
I kind of liked it.
So it featured 2 Omnimax screens and allowed guests to choose one of 3 paths at the end of the ride. Gone but not forgotten, look for Horizon's logo on the gravity wheel in the queue of its successor mission space. It showcased ideas of the future from different dreamers, envisioning what the future would look like, especially back in like the 1980s. People were obsessed with like all the new technology and screens and all of that stuff. So that's what Horizons was. As always, this magazine is great at featuring some gorgeous photography.
This one's
Credits
really cool.
for this photo go to Cliff Wang. Gorgeous picture of Magic Kingdom skyline, if you will, during a thunderstorm. Actually looks really cool.
I love the lightning bolts, and then it looks like the lightning bolt is like hitting
The train station.
and then I like how it's like nighttime and the castle's like all lit up, and then there's like a ton of like lights everywhere.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know, it almost gives me like a quiet vibe. It's like, it's dark, and then you just see this like little lit, and it's just like
We're
quiet.
future art critics right here. We're like,
And,
like time
moments.
just stops.
Like
and
time just stopped. And it's like frozen, and you're like. So basically, for those of you who don't know what pressed pennies are, basically all around like Disney parks and Disney hotels, you can find these little machines, and basically all you have to do is insert a penny and 2 quarters, I believe, and then they will like kind of heat up / melt your penny, and whichever image that they have, like they have different options.
Whichever image you choose,
They will print on there.
will be printed onto your
However, I
penny.
think we had an experience where the pressed penny machine was broken, so we just like lost a penny and 2 quarters.
Also,
Yeah.
that the price differs
This is,
between
like,
whether
the
you're
product.
like pressing a penny per se or like a
quarter. I don't remember
A quarter costs like $1.25, which is kind of insane.
Yeah.
But
I don't remember the price of the quarter, but
yeah. Also,
I have one.
Also, it's kind of old-fashioned nowadays to have like 2 quarters and a penny, and that's your pressed penny now. So Disney has kind of been like making new and updated machines that cost like $1.25 for a penny, which is also kind of insane.
Yeah.
But luckily they still have some of the cheaper ones. Do you have footage of you making that?
3 pence.
Now you press Smokey. There's your coin.
That was my coin.
And there it is.
Before I had my YouTube channel, and I just like filmed stuff and made memories and things like that.
Oh, it's not $1.25 per the new ones. It's $1.
In the Disney parks, you can buy little pressed penny books, and you can store all your little pressed pennies in there. I don't have one of those, but I feel like I need to get one of those because I've been getting into collecting these in the past few times I've been to Disney World. Oh, I just wanted to show you these alien emojis. Sorry, just hit you. So cute.
Also in Asia, these are really, really popular, like chicken burgers. The buns
But
are
like
made
the
to look
sourdough
like
bread is like
the
Mickey
buns.
hands,
The buns are made to look like Mickey hands,
which is so cute. But
yeah.
I think that's only like Tokyo or Hong Kong or something like that.
It's in
yesterday.
Tokyo. It's
Yeah.
in Tokyo. There's always the Nuts for Disney cartoons with our friend Wally D the squirrel. I'm not gonna just like read it off because I don't know if that's copyright or whatever, but I'm gonna summarize it for you.
Last time you said he had Dole Whip in Epcot, and
You can't get Dole Whip in Epcot. He is visiting the barber shop in Magic Kingdom
Ooh,
today.
clean cut.
He's nervous to get his hair cut, and the barber's like, "Oh, don't worry, I'm professional, you know." And then Wally D comes out looking like Wreck-It Ralph, and he's so proud of how he looks now,
Can I
and he
just show
doesn't
them?
want to go outside because he's like, "Oh, the wind might wreck it," which is a play on words for Wreck-It Ralph because he looks like Wreck-It Ralph.
This little foam art that they did there.
Joffrey's Coffee in Disney Springs, if you want to get
I just
that.
wanted to show you that. I thought that was cool.
All right, as you know, at the end of every
Did you
magazine, there's always the "Did you know 10 or 11 facts about whatever Disney item thing?"
It's very Coca-Cola-y.
Let's each read our favorite one for the crowd. Yeah, they have really cool like personalized Coke bottles that'll like say, oh, share a Coke with this. They sell Coke bottles that like say share a Coke with Main Street. Number 5 says, just before you board your rover vehicle for the dinosaur ride in Animal Kingdom, you guys might have noticed like when you're waiting in line, you're like, oh, it smells really weird, like ketchup or mustard. This is why. Look up and you'll see 3 pipes. These red, yellow, and white pipes each have a chemical formula written on them. The formula is for ketchup, mustard, and mayonnaise. So they are putting out that scent. I don't know why.
Well, didn't McDonald's
It's kind of
sponsor
unpleasant.
them?
Yeah, actually, I think
It
McDonald's...
was because McDonald's sponsored them,
McDonald's used to sponsor the ride, I think. Number 10 says, no one likes to see food go to waste. That is why Disney donates more than 823,000 pounds of unused prepared food to those in need every year via the Disney Harvest Program. Yeah, that was your, I guess, monthly Disney knowledge. A quick PSA for you guys. So, you know that our McDonald's video has been doing really well. If any of you guys are wondering about the Soul Toys, unfortunately this month they've canceled the Soul Toys and like moved it back to like whenever the movie comes out, because
So now
they don't know for sure whether it's going to be released streaming or theater release.
So now it's like Jurassic Park Show World Toys.
Yeah, so we're just gonna fly over that, and
We will let you know as soon as we find out the toys for that.
Or whenever any new Disney toys come out, we will keep you updated.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for watching this video.
Don't forget to like,
Comment,
subscribe,
and hit that notification bell.
Also, Also, comment down below your favorite Disney live action movie remake. What's yours? I like Cinderella.
I have a feeling once I see Mulan, by the way, coming out for free on Disney Plus December 4th, so I'm just going to wait for that, not spend $30.
Cinderella.
It's Maleficent.
I like Cinderella.
Maleficent is the best. Like, well, it's not really a remake, but it's like
It's like the
an
remake to
origin
Sleeping
story.
Beauty.
It's an origin story,
That
basically.
counts. All right.
I love the movie Maleficent. That is my favorite.
I like Cinderella.
Thank you guys so much for watching this video.
And have a magical rest of your day.